So this is my first full season as artistic director, and I'm following on from Richard II with Shakespeare's next two chronological history plays, Henry IV Part 1 and Henry IV Part 2. Delighted that Anthony SHREW is returning to the company to play Falstaff, and Alex Hassel's coming to play Prince Hal. In the summer, we're going to be doing The Two Gentlemen of Verona. It's the first time The Two Gents has been performed on the main stage at Stratford for 45 years. Simon Goodwin is going to make his RSC debut directing that production. In the Swan, we're doing the Roaring Girls season. This is a season of plays by Shakespeare's contemporaries with great roles for women. The first play is The Roaring Girl itself, a play by Decker and Middleton. That'll be directed by Jo Davies, a city comedy. That's followed by a domestic tragedy, a murder thriller, if you like, the anonymous Arden of Faversham, which will be directed by Findlay. And lastly, a glittering Italianate tragedy by John Webster, The White Devil, which will be directed by Maria Aberg. The first encounter Shakespeare, our Shakespeare for young audiences, is going to be The Taming of the SHREW, which will be directed by Michael Fentiman. So the Henry IVs will open in Stratford-upon-Avon, and they'll play there through the summer. They then go on a regional tour, including our Newcastle residency, and then finally they come to London, to the Barbican. I'm delighted that we're bringing Richard II and Henry IV to the Barbican and sharing with London audiences what we made in Stratford-upon-Avon. We hope that relationship will continue to grow over the next few years. In 2016, which is the 400th anniversary of Shakespeare's death, we're doing a very special event. We're calling it Shakespeare Nation, and it's a nationwide celebration of Shakespeare, not just city centres, not just cities. It will be engaging with two of the initiatives we already have. Our education work with our Learning and Performance Network, which has huge partnerships with regional theatres and schools, and our Open Stages initiative, which engages with the amateur theatre. We're bringing these together on one very, very special project. We're calling it Dream 16, and as you might imagine, it's a production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. It will tour all the 12 regions of the UK. It will go to all the 9 regions of England and Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales. But in each place we visit, we will invite a local amateur company to play Bottom and the Rude Mechanicals. And that, I think, is going to be a very exciting engagement of professional and amateur for the first time. Midsummer Night's Dream is, after all, Shakespeare's love letter to the amateur world. The production then comes back at midsummer to Stratford-upon-Avon, and each of those 12 amateur companies will be able to have a visit to Stratford and be able to perform on the stage of the Royal Shakespeare Theatre. It's a one-off. We couldn't do this in any other context, but to us it's a great celebration nationwide of Shakespeare. It celebrates his regionality, the diversity of his audience, and the accessibility of Shakespeare. And we're very, very excited about that.